What is going on, guys? So here we have a proportional slash ratio problem. We have two examples here. Let's go over the first one. At one particular store, the sale price S is always 75% of the displayed price D. Which of the following equations correctly shows how to calculate S from D? So obviously I didn't write the equations down, so we're going to go ahead and see if we can figure out what that equation is from this problem. So some of the things I want to really just highlight is some key words you want to keep in mind when reading a problem like this. So it says that the sale price right here, the sale price, I don't know why it actually over highlights the letter as well. It should just over highlight the background and not the actual letters. Let's see if we could change the color here. Does it change the fact of anything? All right, whatever. We'll keep it red. But we want to look at the sell price here and a bit of some other information that's given. We know the sell price is going to be S. Okay? So we can write S. And then the next key word that we see is. The word is over here. Is. And is normally means equals to. So we already have S is equal to. So we're just dissecting the problem here. It says that it's always 75%, whoops, let me redo that, 75% of, here's another keyword, the displayed price D. Okay, so we have three things we need to look at here to finish writing the equation. The 75%, the word of, and the displayed price D. So 75%, we have to write that as a decimal. And that is 0.75. Sorry, 0.75. If you don't know how to write 75% as a decimal, all you need to do is write 75% and divide it by 100%. Obviously, percent and percent cancel out. And all you need to do is put 75 divided by 100 in your calculator, and you're going to get 0.75. Essentially, just put 75 divided by 100. Okay, well, the next thing we look at is the word of. The word of over here. And that word means multiplication. So we're going to multiply that 0.75 to the displayed price. It's 75%. It's 75% of the displayed price. So multiply it by D. And that's it. You're done. And sometimes your answer might show up as 0.75 and then, sorry, I have trouble. For some reason, I have trouble writing my fives. But sometimes they may show up like this without the multiplication symbol. So either one of these two are correct. Now let's take a look at the second example. And I had to write this down because for some reason, the speech-to-text doesn't know I'm actually wanting to write the expressions in this form. But anyways, when x equals to 6 and y equals to 4, if y is proportional, what is the value of y when x equals to 9? So another piece of information here we want to highlight, and the best thing you can do is highlight some of the information that's given in the problem. Sometimes it's best to highlight the entire question, and let me underline it instead. Let's underline it. Sometimes it's best for you to underline it since you students might almost just have a pencil. But what is the value of y when x is equal to 9? And another piece of information is that y is proportional. Okay, y is proportional to x. I forgot to put x here. But y is proportional to x. That means there's some constant of proportionality here. And the constant of proportionality says that when there's a proportion between two variables, it's y over x. Okay, in this case, it's y over x. All right, but we won't be looking for the constant of proportionality. We just want to know that y over x is the proportional relationship here. Okay, or the constant of proportionality, but when it's proportional, we write y over x. Okay, so we are given two values at the beginning of the problem. Y is equal to 4 and x is equal to 6. So, knowing that they're proportional, we can rewrite that as 4 over 6. And we are given another value, that being 9. But where's 9 going to go now? Is 9 going to go up here, or is 9 going to go down here? That's a great question. But we must have it proportionally equal to each other. So we have y over x. Therefore, the right side must also be y over x. And the value that's given is 9 at the bottom. So we must write 9 at the bottom because it's x equal to 9. And x is in the denominator. So we must solve for y. Of course, it's also what the question is asking for. What is the value of y? So we must solve for y. Now we know how to multiply this, or we know how to solve for y here. We can multiply by 9 to both sides, and then we can multiply the ratios on the left. But we don't have another ratio. We have one ratio here, 4 over 6. But we could write the 9 to get that second ratio, which is 9 over 1. We can rewrite 9 or any whole number as a ratio if we just divide it by 1. Now we can cross multiply. 9 times 4, which is going to be 36. And then 1 times 6, which is going to be just 6. And of course, the 9 and the 9 here cancel out because 9 divided by 9 is just equal to 1. So we are left with 1y. And 36 divided by 6 is, of course, 6. So the value of y is 6. Again, if y is proportional to x, we can write that as a fraction as y over x. That's probably the biggest piece there of information given in this problem. After that, you have to rewrite the equivalent ratios and solve for y, which we know how to do. You could have also cross-multiplied the 4 and the 9 and the y and the 6, but of course that's just a preferred method. You could do it any way, and you'll still get the same answer. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please give this video a like, subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this, and hit that notification bell button down below to be notified when the next video is up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.